Hello to my beautiful wife. Hello. Welcome to Bible Basketball. It's an whole evening, everyone. How we doing today, Miss Nia? Do you hear me okay and everything? That's what it is. Hello, Betty Jean and Johnny. Welcome to Bible Basketball. Hello to y'all. Hello to my brother Kenny. Welcome to Bible Basketball. Buzzing noise, you hear? Buzzing noise. Alright. Get you out. Okay, I don't know what's the buzzing. Maybe just my mic. Hopefully, I turned it down some. Thank you. Look very clear. Just that little buzz. I don't know where the buzz is coming from, but that's all right. Hello to my nurse Ashley. God bless you, Ashley. God bless you. God bless you. All right. About to get started with some Bible basketball. And we're going to be playing a little bit of half court today. We're going to be doing a little bit of half court as we still dealing with our Bible class, which was talking about baby mama drama. And last week we talked about Abraham's baby mama drama. We also had that in our Bible basketball, dealing with Abraham and his baby mama drama. So today we're going to deal with another man in our Bible basketball and his baby mama drama. All right. So let's go and get ready to get started here. Let's see. Pull up my Bible here. All right. Get ready to All right, we'll be getting ready to pull up my questions in a minute when it pop up. Look, my iPad just went in. It ain't gonna do it for me. There you go. What are you doing, iPad? All right. Pull up my Bible. We're gonna be dealing with some more baby mama drama today. My Bible moving so slow we keep turning off. What's going on? There we go. I will keep turning off. Yeah. That. No, we can't do that. Alright. Here we go. Pull up my Bible here. Get rid of that. What's going on with that iPad? iPad still something going on with my iPad. Turn that jumper off. iPad is messing up. Mm. Please be patient with me. Devil know he always like to act up. I don't even have it on that. Get it off of it. Start this one. Let's move to our questions. All right. Hopefully y'all can see that. I can't hardly see it because it's acting up. Wow, I ain't never had this thing act this crazy before. Yo, always still in motion. All right. Come on, devil. Get out the way. There you go. Yeah, David had some baby mama drama, and here we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Here we go with our questions. First question will be in 2 Samuel chapter 11. 2 Samuel chapter 11 is where our questions are coming from tonight. Sorry about the interruption. I don't know what's going on with this iPad. But 2 Samuel chapter 11, and here's our first question. We're getting ready to take off. He said, where was David when he saw a very beautiful woman? This is 2 Samuel chapter 11. We're going into some of David's baby mama drama. Where was he at when he saw a beautiful woman? Was he in the marketplace, on the roof, in the garden, or in a chariot? Where was he at? A, in the marketplace, B, on the roof, C, in the garden, or D, in a chariot? Where was David at? Anybody got some answers for me? Who want to take off with this right away? All right, First Lady jumped up right away and said he was on a roof. Ashley, she passed it to Ashley with a roof. Ashley heading down the court. Was y'all going for a slam dunk or what? We headed down the court with roof. Was we gonna get a slam dunk with that? Headed down. Y'all, is that what y'all going with or what? We headed down the court on the roof, and then Ashley passed to Kenny with on the roof. If we all going with that, we going for a dunk, First Lady said. So Kenny's heading down there. Is that what we going with, or is somebody gonna steal it, or what? We going in for a slam dunk? Is that correct? Is that correct? Get it? That is correct. On the roof, slam dunk. So y'all starting off with a slam dunk. All right, way to start off the game with a slam dunk. So let's move on down the court with our next question. Let's move on down with our next question. Good dunk, Kenny. What was the woman doing when David looked from his roof? What was the woman doing? A, she was bathing. B, she was dancing. C, she was praying. D, she was sleeping. What was the woman doing when David looked down and saw her? Dance? Was she bathing, dancing, praying, or sleeping? We're gonna head down the court with this one. Down the court we go. All right. Here come First Lady, jumped up right away and said that she was bathing. Ashley stole it from her, said she was praying. And Kenny came and stole it from her with bathing. And he passed it right away. He passed it with bathing. Kenny stole it with bathing, and he passed it to First Lady. And First Lady went between her legs, going up for this another dunk with bathing or what? I mean, she going at it. She's determined bathing. Is that correct? That is correct. Bathing. First lady was determined for another slam. Oh, 360. She was determined. All right. That's determination. That's what you got to have. That's what we got to have. All right, let's move on down the court with our next question. Next question says, what was the woman's name? What was the woman's name? A. Bathsheba, B. Karina, C. Leah, or D. Sandra? What was the woman's name? That's an easy one for y'all. All right, let's head on down the court. What y'all gonna do with this? Y'all heading down the court. What y'all gonna do? I'm watching y'all back and forth. What was the woman's name? Come on, y'all. Y'all shouldn't even have to pick up your Bibles for that. First lady jumped out there and said her name. All right, good evening. Good evening. All right. First lady said Bathsheba. She went between her legs with Bathsheba, and Ashley stole it when she was going between her legs with Karina. But here come Kenny stealing it back from Ashley with Bathsheba and passes it down the court to First Lady again with Bathsheba. And she going back and forth with Bathsheba. She determined to let nobody get that Bathsheba. Is that what we going with, Bathsheba? Or is somebody gonna steal it? Down the court. She's determined for another slam dunk. Back and forth. She's determined. With Bathsheba's the name of the woman. All right, is that correct? Let's head up. She's down there. Is this another slam? All right, another slam dunk. Too late, Ashley. This is another slam dunk. Too late, Ashley. And there go Minister Jones down there to catch it, just in case she missed that slam. But she got that slam. That's what I call good ball playing. Slam dunk. Kenny said it was an alley hoop from him. All right, that's good ball playing. Alley hoop for a slam dunk. All right, let's move on back on down the court. On down the court with the next question. Next question said, what was her husband's name? We over here in Samuel, 2 Samuel chapter 11. 2 Samuel chapter 11, and we're dealing with David's baby mama drama. What was her husband's name? What was the woman David, Bathsheba's husband's name? Who gonna head on down the court with that? Bathsheba's husband's name? First lady jumped up right away and said it was Uriah. Is that what y'all going with, or somebody gonna steal from her? What was David's baby mama husband name? That's a mess. David's baby mama husband name. First lady says Uriah, and she going back and forth. And here comes, she passed it to Minister Jones with Uriah. And here come Ashley saying, no, it ain't that. Ashley says Ephraim. Ashley stole the ball from Minister Jones with Ephraim, but here come First Lady stealing it right back from Ashley and said, it's Uriah. Man, that's some good ball playing. That's what I call good ball playing. First Lady stole it right back, and she passed it to Ernest, and he passed it right back to her. Man, y'all trying to go in for another slam dunk. Where you at, Kenny? You gonna help them out or what? There go Betty Jean. They pass it to Betty Jean and Johnny with Uriah. She going in for the slam. Is that correct? Is that correct? Let's hit it. That is correct. Slam dunk from Betty Jean and Johnny with Uriah. That's what I call good ball playing. That was good ball playing. Good ball playing. That's where we got to be. If we're gonna get anywhere in life, we got to be team players. Team players. Yep. Betty Jean dunked it. All right. Let's move on down the court with the next question. Dealing with David's baby mama drama in 2 Samuel 11. He said, after David committed adultery with the woman, she sent word to him saying what? After she committed adultery, make that a little bigger. She sent word saying, A, I shall tell my husband. B, I am with child. C, my husband is dead. D, the Lord forgive us. What is she saying? Saying to David. She sent him word saying what? I'm going to tell my husband. B, I am with child. C, my husband is dead. D, the Lord forgive us. What did she say? First lady jumped up and said, she said, I'm pregnant. I'm with child. We got a situation here. You done messed around with somebody else's wife, and now she is pregnant. But Ashley said, stolen, said, the Lord forgive us. But then First Lady turned right back and stole it from Ashley, said she's with child. She passed to Betty Jean, Betty Jean passed to Minister Jones. And Minister Jones passed to Kenny. Is y'all going in for another slam dunk this time? Is that correct? She said, B, I'm with child. That is correct. Another slam dunk on y'all part. I'm with child. You done mess around. Got that married woman pregnant. First lady was there in case he missed that dunk. Too late, Ashley. You're too late, Ashley. It was a slam dunk. All right, let's move on to the next question. Next question says, when David sent for her husband from battle, the man slept what? When David sent for her husband from the battle, the man slept A, with his own wife, B, with David's wife, C, at David's door, or D, in the street. Boy, there's some terrible baby mama drama. The husband of Bathsheba, when David called for him, he did what? Where did he sleep at? A, with his own wife, B, with David's wife, C, at David's door, or D, in the street? Well, who gonna take off with that one first? All right, let's go. Head on down the court. Who's heading down the court with that one? Who's headed down the court with that one? Ashley said he slept with David's wife. Here we go. I'm with you, Ashley. I'm gonna get him back. That's what most folks will do, try to get him back. But now, First Lady said, no, Ashley, at David's door. First Lady said at David's door. And here come Bishop Anthony said at David's door, and he passed it back to the First Lady at David's door. And the First Lady going back and forth between her legs at David's door. She determined to head on down. Anybody gonna steal it, or is that y'all going in for another 3-pointer because it's going back and forth? Betty Jean checking her Bible. Check your Bible, Betty Jean. Get it together. That go Minister Jones at David's door. And he passed it back to the First Lady, who says, dunk it. And Ashley got in for the dunk. There go my girl Ashley at David's door. Is that a slam dunk? C is correct. That is correct. Way to go, Ashley. She got in there for that dunk. All right. No, Bishop, you too late. You can't be changing like that, brother. You too late. Minister Jones was there for the rebound. It was a slam dunk. It was C at David's door. All right, let's head on back down the court with the next question. Next question says, David wrote a letter to who? Who did David write a letter to? Uriah, Job, Nathan, or Abishai? Did he write a letter to A, Uriah, B, Job, Joab, C, Nathan, D, Abishai? Who did David write a letter to? All right, let's get ready to head on down the court. Door was right, Betty Jean. He slept at the door. You was right. You was right, Betty Jean. All right. Here go Minister Jones said he slept with Uriah. He sent a letter to Uriah. David wrote a letter to Uriah. All right. Betty Jean going again. She give me a picture of her Bible. I guess she got her pretty Bible. Kenny said, um, B. He wrote a letter to Joab, so he stole it from Minister Jones with Joab. Here come Ashley stealing it back from Kenny with Uriah. And then here come First Lady stealing it from Ashley with Joab. Man, and here comes she passed it to Bishop with Joab. And Bishop passed it back to the First Lady with Joab. Man, is y'all we going with Joab? Y'all might not shoot a 3-pointer because it's going back and forth. First Lady trying to keep it away from everybody. I mean, she going at it. She shooting a 3-pointer. Is that correct? Man, she ain't letting nothing get by. That is correct. Joab, 3-pointer from the First Lady. She wasn't letting y'all take that one. Joab is correct. B is correct. All right. There go Minister Jones. He changed, but it was too late, my brother. First Lady was determined. She wasn't waiting on nobody. All right. That's right. Peggy is right. Yep. It was Joab. Okay, then. Well, let's move on down the court. First Lady said, not today. All right, let's move on down the court with the next question. Next question says, David commanded him to send Uriah to the hottest battle that he may win. David commanded Joab to send Uriah to the hottest battle that he may A, lead Israel to victory, B, come home a hero, C, die, or D, see the mighty hand of God. Why did David tell him to send him to the hottest battle? Why did he say that? All right. First Lady jumped up right away, said, to die. Wow. And she going back and forth. She ain't letting nobody get a word in all through her legs and everything. First Lady saying, die. You quit, First Lady. Give somebody else a chance. And she said, no, not today. Kenny, she finally passed it to Kenny with die. Kenny passed it back to the First Lady with die. And then here come my girl Ashley, stole it right from First Lady. Said, come home. See, you went through your legs too many times. But here come the Bishop, stole it from Ashley with die, and he passed it to Betty Jean and Johnny with die, and they passed it back to the First Lady, and she passes to Mr. Jones as we going in for another slam dunk. That is correct. Die, man. Y'all was passing it around pretty good. That's what I call a slam dunk. Ah. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, that was a dunk. Next question says, Joab told the messenger, if David became angry at the report he received from battle, he was to tell him what? Joab told the messenger, if David got angry at the report he received from battle, he was to tell him what? A, long live the king. B, Uriah's dead. C, the Lord bless thee and keep thee. Or D, the next battle is ours. What did he tell him to tell him? Ashley jumped up right and said, the Lord bless you. Ashley heading down the court with the Lord bless you. All right, Ashley. Ashley heading down the court with the Lord bless you. She all by herself and she gonna take it in. What did Job tell the messenger to tell David? Long live the king, Uriah is dead, or the Lord bless thee and keep thee, or the battle is ours. Ashley heading down the court with the Lord bless thee. Ashley said she can do like the First Lady and go between her legs too and stuff. And she passed it to the bishop. They heading down the court with the Lord bless thee and keep thee. First Lady done jumped in and said, Uriah is dead. Is somebody going to steal it from her? Y'all going to let her take it down the court with Uriah is dead? Look at them go back and forth, man. First Lady jumped up with Uriah is dead, and Kenny came and stole it from the First Lady and said, the Lord bless you. Kenny stole it from First Lady. First Lady stole it back from Kenny and went between her legs. She determined Uriah is dead, is what you say to the king. She and First Lady passed it to Minister Jones. So y'all, is this going to be a 3-pointer? What? Or my girl Ashley said no. She said no, not today. Ashley said the battle is ours. There you go, Ashley. Take them. But First Lady done stole it back from Ashley. First Lady stole it back from Ashley. Uriah's dead. She was in between her legs. And Kenny come in and then stole it from the First Lady. Kenny said the battle is ours. Man, y'all going all over the place on me. Kenny said the battle is ours. Then Minister Jones came back and stole it from Kenny and he passed it to the First Lady. And then Kenny got on Nate's side with the battle is ours. And then Bishop Anthony stole it from Kenny, and then here the First Lady stole it from him. Man, y'all gonna be complete. The ref, y'all running out of time. Y'all time. You're gonna have to shoot a 3-pointer. Is that correct? That is correct. The message is Uriah is dead. That's what he's supposed to say to David when he got angry about how the battle was going. Uriah is dead. Minister John, he done went in and put it in the scripture for y'all. They don't care about that, Minister Jones. They just playing ball. You know how we are. Sometimes we just like to play a good ball, play a little defense, play a little offense. That'll make you better. All right. Let's move on to the next question. 3-pointer that time. That was a 3-pointer. Next question says, what did David do to Uriah's wife? What did David do to Uriah's wife? A, he killed her. B, he married her. C, made her a concubine. D, sold her as a harlot. What did David do with Uriah's wife? What did he do? A, kill her. B, marry her. C, make her a concubine. Or D, sold her as a harlot. Who gonna jump out here and head down the court first? Who gonna head down the court? Down the court, here we go. Who's heading down the court? I'm watching as they head down the court, and here go First Lady jumped out right away and said, marry her. And she passed it to Ashley with marry her. And Ashley passed it to Kenny. Brother Kenny would marry her, and he passed it back to the First Lady would marry her. First Lady passed it to Minister Jones would marry her. Wow, man, it's going quick. And bishops, and Kenny passed it to the bishop. Bishop passed it to Betty Jean. Betty Jean passed it back to the First Lady. First Lady determined. She said, dunk it, dunk it, dunk it. Are we all in agreement? Is this a slam dunk? Is this a slam dunk? Marry her. Betty Jean, she wants you to dunk it. Betty Jean came in with marry her. Is that correct? Are we all in agreement? Marry her. There go Minister Jones. He said marry her. So we're going in for the slam. They said slam because everybody said marry her. Is that correct? That is correct. That's a slam dunk on everybody. Everybody got in on that. That was a good one. Everybody went in for the slam on that. And Ashley, you was too late. Too late, Ashley. They block you out. They block you out. Slam dunk. That was a slam. All right. All right. Too late, Ashley. All right, let's head them down the court for the next one. Bishop tried to change with Ashley. No, y'all too late. Y'all too late. That was a slam dunk. The correct answer was B. Marry her. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Okay, that ends that chapter. Then we're getting ready to go into the 23rd chapter. Let's go into the 23rd chapter. I mean the 12th chapter. I'm still over there in the wrong place. 12th chapter. I'm in Genesis. 12th chapter of 2 Samuel. Let's head on down the court with the 12th chapter of 2 Samuel. Here we go. Here's our first question. It said, the Lord sent this prophet to David. What prophet did the Lord send to David? A. Samuel, B. Nathan, C. Elijah, D. Joel. Which one of them prophets did the Lord send to Daniel? A. Samuel, B. Nathan, C. Elijah, or D. Joel. Down the court, here we go. Who's going to jump out first? There go First Lady said Nathan. Down the court, we hit it with Nathan. Between her legs, she go with Nathan. She is determined. We're going in for another slam. First Lady keeps saying Nathan. She's determined not to let anything else get through. Somebody might think something different. Here come the bishop said Joel. But Kenneth stole it from the bishop with Nathan. And he passed it to Minister Jones with Nathan. But here come my girl Ashley stole it back for the bishop with Joel. Ashley stole it back. Bishop and Ashley had it down with Joel, but Minister Jones said not today. He said Nathan, and he passed it to the First Lady. First Lady is determined with Nathan. Is that correct, Nathan? Boom, that is a good score. So that was some, y'all went at it pretty good that time. Good score, good score. Nathan is correct. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, the prophet told David a parable about a rich man who had many what? He told him David a parable about a rich man that had many A, sons and daughters, B, wives, C, flocks and herds, D, servants. Nathan told David a parable about a rich man who had many what? Sons and daughters, wives, flocks and herds, or servants. We're going to head down the court first with this one here. What did Nathan the prophet tell David about a rich man who had a bunch of wood? First Lady jumped up and said he had a bunch of flocks and herds. Down the court, here we go with flocks and herds. And Kenny said wives. Kenny stole it from the First Lady with wives, and First Lady stole it back from Kenny with flocks and herds, and she passed it to Ashley with flocks and herds. But here come Bishop stole it from Ashley with wives. Bishop and Kenny headed down the court with wives. Is they gonna make it? Is that correct? With wives. Down the court they go back and forth with wives. That's all I see. Here come Minister Jones and stole it from Bishop with flocks and herds. He told him about a rich man who had many flocks and herds. And he passed it First Lady. They determined, y'all time is running out. Y'all gonna have to shoot a 3-pointer on this one here with flocks and herd. Is that correct? Ashley done stole it back before I could push the button, but First Lady stole it back from Ashley with flocks and herds. And is that correct? That is correct. It's C, flocks and herds. Minister Jones there for the rebound. All right, flocks and herds. That is correct. Y'all had to shoot a 3-pointer on that because they were going at it. They was determined for y'all not to score. All right. Let's move on down the court with the next one. Next question says, there was also a poor man who had only one of these. He only had one what? A son, a daughter, one wife, or one lamb. There was a poor man who only had one what? A, son, B, daughter, C, wife, or D, lamb. Which one did the poor man? He only had one of. All right, down the court we go. Here we go. Who's going to jump in here first? Down the court, First Lady said he only had one little ewe lamb. We going with that. First Lady passed it to Minister Jones. He passed it back to the First Lady with a lamb, and here come Kenny stole it with wife. He had only one wife, and Ashley said AP. All right, Ashley said son. Ashley stole it from Kenny with son. First Lady said lamb chop. Here come Bishop stole it from her with a wife. We going down the court with wife. Ashley stole it from him, said son. But First Lady stole it from Ashley with lamb. And she passed it to Minister Jones with lamb. He passed it back to the First Lady. She down there determined with that lamb. Is they gonna make it in with that lamb? He only had one lamb. Some folks said wife and they said lamb. Back and forth, Minister Jones and First Lady go with lamb. And that is correct. He only had one lamb. Too late, Ashley. He only had one lamb. Another 3-pointer. Another 3-pointer. They ain't letting y'all slam him. Another 3-pointer. He only had one lamb. All right, let's head down the court with the next question. Next question says, the rich man killed the poor man's what? The rich man killed the poor man's what? A, son. B, daughter. C, wife. Or D, lamb. The rich man killed the poor man's what? Son, daughter, wife, or lamb. What did the rich man kill? Who gonna jump out here on the court first now? You gonna jump out here on the court? What did the rich man kill of the poor man's? He killed the poor man's what? Son, daughter, wife, or lamb? There you go, First Lady said lamb. He killed his lamb. Ashley said Ashley stole it with daughter. Whoa. That Kenny stole it from Ashley with lamb. He passed to the First Lady with lamb. Wow. There go Bishop jumped in there and said he stole his wife. He killed his wife. First Lady stole it back from the bishop and said, and she passes right away to Minister Jones with lamb. Back and forth, they going with lamb. It ain't no wife, they said lamb. Back and forth, they going with lamb. Is that correct? That is correct. He killed the poor man's lamb. All right, that's good ball playing. That was another good scoring. Another 3-pointer on y'all part. They ain't letting y'all slam. No more slam. They staying on you. All right. All right. Too late, Ashley. They took. He killed his lamb. That is correct. Carolyn was there for the rebound in case they missed that 3-pointer. Lamb is correct. Let's move on to the next question. Next question says David's anger was kindled, and he said, the man that has done this thing blank. The man that has done this thing what? A, is worse than an infidel. B, shall surely die. C, shall stand before the judges. Or D, is a dead dog. What did David say about the man? He got angry and said, the man that done this thing shall what? He's worse than an infidel, shall surely die, shall stand before the judges, or is a dead dog. There go First Lady jumped in there and said, shall surely die. She going back and forth with surely die, and she passed it to Minister Jones, which surely die. Ashley come in and unstole it, said stand before the judges. Ashley said stand before the judges, but Bishop stole it from Ashley and said shall surely die, and he passed it to First Lady, which surely died. First Lady said dunk it, surely die. Surely die. All right, she said dunk it this time. Is it a dunk this time? He shall surely die. That is correct. Minister Jones down there helping out with that slam dunk. She's short. I think he had to pick her up to get that slam in there, but they got it. Slam dunk. He shall surely die. All right. Let's move on down the court with the next question. Carolyn was in there. There you go. Carolyn and Ashley got there for the rebound with surely die. All right. There you go. Surely die. That is correct. Let's move on down the court with the next question. He said, the prophet answered David. Here's the next question. The prophet answered David. A, he is dead. B, may God have mercy upon his soul. Or C, thou art the man. Or D, as you speak, it shall be done. What did the prophet Nathan answer David? A, he's dead. B, may God have mercy upon his soul. C, thou art the man. D, as you speak, it shall be done. What did prophet say to King David? Down the court, here we go. All right, good evening, Roxanne. And Roxanne jumped in there right away and said, thou art the man. There you go. Wow, they coming in quick. Roxanne started it off down the court with thou art the man. And man, y'all moving quick. She started with thou art the man. Ernest Minister Jones got in there. She passed it to him. He passed it to First Lady, and she passed it to Kenny with you the one, thou art the man. See, he passed it back to First Lady. But here come my girl Ashley in there to still say, God have mercy on his soul. But Bishop stole it from Ashley and said, thou art the man. And he passed it to First Lady with it's you. First Lady said, thou art the man. She passed it to Minister Jones, thou art the man. They going down here with thou art the man. First Lady throwing them words in that too fast for me. Thou art the man. And here come Carolyn jumped in there with thou art the man. Thou art the man. Is this a dunk from Carolyn and the First Lady and all of y'all? Boom, that is correct. Dunk on Carolyn's part. Thou art the man. Thou art the man. Look at them come in there. And Ashley tried to get in there at the last minute. But it's too late. They got it, Ashley. They got that dunk. Slam dunk. Thou art the man. That's what I call a slam dunk. Thou art the man. See, we like to point fingers at other people and pass judgment on them. But boom, you the baby daddy. You are the man. You the adulteress. You done caused a mess. You weave this way out. Thou art the man. Boy, this baby mama drama David had going on was a mess. Go Carolyn, they said. All right, Carolyn. Slam dunk that time. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, what did the prophet say would happen because of this sin? What would happen today because of sin? A, David would no longer be king. B, David's child would die. C, David's wife would die. D, David's wife would go blind. What did the prophet say to David that would happen because of this sin? Who's going to take down the court? Would David no longer be king? David's child would die. David's wife would die. Or David's wife would go blind. Let's head down the court. Let's head on down the court. Here we go. All right, down the court we go. Here we go. What would happen because of this sin to David? There go my girl Ashley jumped up right away and said his wife would die. Go Ashley, don't let him take it. Go Ashley, his wife will die. Carolyn said thanks for that slam dunk. His wife will die. That's what Ashley said his wife would die. But Kenny jumped in and stole it from Ashley and said the child would die. And he passed it to Minister Jones with the child would die. Down the court they go with the child will die. Down the court they go with the child will die. They moving. What's going on? Kenny and Minister Jones head down the court and they pass it to the First Lady with the child will die. Is y'all going in for a slam dunk or what? What happened to the other players on your team? Here comes Minister Jones back again with the child will die. Him and First Lady going back and forth. And here come the bishop. The bishop got in on and said the child will die. They said dunk it. They said dunk it. But too late. Well, here come Ashley. Ashley said the child would die. Bishop said the wife would die. Whoa, Bishop, they stole it from you. They said dunk it. Dunk it, Ashley. Ashley got in there, but the child would die. Dunk it, Ashley. Is that correct? Yes, B is correct. The child will die. Good dunk, Ashley. Ashley know what team to get on. Slam dunk from Ashley. The child would die. That's what because of his sin, the child will die. Good slam, Ashley. All right. Good dunk by Ashley. All right. Here we go. We finna head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, what did David do when the child became ill? When the child became ill, what did David do? Carol said, go figure. What did the child do? What did David do when the child became ill? A, call for the physicians. B, call for the prophet. C, fast and prayed. Or D, curse God. What did David do when the child became ill? Did he call for the physicians, call for the prophet? Did he fast and pray? Or did he curse God? We're going to head down the court with this one here. Here we go. Down the court we go. Here we go. First lady jumped up and he said he fasted and prayed when the child became ill. She passed it to Minister Jones with the child fast and prayed. He passed it back to First Lady. And here we go. My girl Ashley got in there. My girl said he called for the physician. That's what you're supposed to do. I hear you, Ashley. But Roxanne come in and stole it from Ashley with fast and pray and passed it to the First Lady with fast and pray. And she is determined. Man, she flooding my screen. Oh man, she said dunk it. Echo Minister Jones come in for the dunk. Is this a dunk? Where's Bruck Kenny at? I don't know. Maybe he on a water break. Uh-oh. The bishop jumped in and took it away from y'all. And he said, no, He called for the prophet. But here come Carol and stole it from the bishop with fast and pray. They said, dunk it, rock it, dunk it. First lady come back with fast and pray. Carolyn already stole it. Carolyn is heading in for the dunk. Is it a slam dunk this time with fast and pray? That is correct. Another slam dunk with fast and pray. All right. That's what we're supposed to do. Team ball. I called it. Roxanne was there for the rebound. All right. All right. All right, let's move on to the next question. That was a slam dunk that time. Next question says, after the child died, David washed and anointed himself, went to worship, then came home and what? David anointed himself, washed his face, anointed himself, went to worship, then came home and did what? A, mourned. B, ate. C, covered himself with ashes. Or D, fasted. What did David do after the child died? A, mourned. B, ate. C, covered himself with ashes. Or D, fasted. He came home and did what after the child died? All right, let's head on down the court with this one here. Can I get a unanimous slam dunk on this one here as we head down the court? What we're going to get on this one here. Down the court we go. And down the court we go. Here we go. And the first somebody jumped up is Roxanne. My sister-in-law Roxanne jumped up and said he came home and he ate. But Ashley keeps stealing it from Roxanne. Ashley said he fasted. But here come Minister Jones, stole it back from Ashley. Minister Jones. Ooh, boy, y'all moving fast. There go Ashley. Minister Jones said he covered himself with ashes. Minister Jones said ashes. Roxanne said he covered himself with ashes. He came home and covered himself with ashes. Bishop said he came home and he mourned. We going back and forth. First, then Roxanne said he ate, then she said ashes. He covered himself with ashes. Bishop stole it. What did he say? He mourned. Y'all got me all over the place. There go the first lady said he ate. But then Minister Jones stole it from the first lady and said, no, he covered himself with ashes. He came home and covered himself with ashes. Carolyn stole it from him and said, no, he came home and mourned. Then here come Roxanne. She came back and stole. Said, no, no, no. He came home. He ate. But Ashley came in and stole it from her. So he came home and mourned like the bishop said. But here come Minister John. He done changed again. He said, ate. He came home and ate. And Roxanne making sure. Is Roxanne going in for the slam dunk? And First Lady is there with it. He came home and ate. And that is correct. He came home and ate. 8 is correct. I hit the wrong thing, but 8 is in the green. So he came home and he ate. That was some good ball playing, good scoring on y'all part. That was coming at y'all all kind of ways. So let's move on to the next question. He came home and he ate. All right, moving on down the court with the next question. Next question says, Bathsheba bore him another son and called his name what? Bathsheba bore David another son and called his name what? A. Solomon, B. Zechariah, C. Simeon, D. Ananias. Come on, y'all. Head down the court. That's an easy one. Y'all head on down the court. We're going to get a slam dunk on this one. What did Bathsheba name the second son she had by David? What did she name her second son? She had, First Lady said Solomon. She said Solomon, and she's saying it over and over again. Solomon. She's determined. She passed it to Roxanne, my sister-in-law Roxanne, with Solomon. She passed it to her with Solomon. She's saying so much I can't even get nobody else's name in. First Lady is all over the place with Solomon. She came back in and Minister Jones says Solomon. Roxanne came right back with Solomon. My girl Ashley jumped in to steal it with Simeon, but Roxanne stole it right back with Solomon. Man, y'all going back and forth with Solomon. But here come the bishop, jumped in there and said Zechariah. Man, and then Roxanne come First Lady said Duncan. So Roxanne had to steal it from the bishop with Solomon. She passed the First Lady back to Roxanne, Solomon to Minister Jones with Solomon. Is that correct? Solomon. A. Solomon is correct. Slam dunk. Man, that was a hard slam that time because they was coming at y'all trying to steal that one. That was a hard slam. First Lady there for the rebound. That was a hard slam. All right. Let's head on down the court with the next one. Next question says, that's it. That's the end. That was it. All right. Well, that's it. That ends our Bible basketball for tonight. I'd like to thank you all for attending Bible basketball tonight. That was our last question dealing with baby mama drama First David. And so Wednesday, we're going to be looking at continuing on with Abraham's baby mama drama. And we're going to be looking at where Sarah told him to put that woman out. Ain't going to be no 2 women in this house, Sarah said. Put her out. And it kind of grieved Abraham. But God told him, go on, do it. You've been listening to Sarah all of these other times and laid with that young woman. You listened to Sarah and got rid of that young woman the first time. Now you got a baby by and some drama in it, and now you want to hold on to her. So God said, no, you listen to her this time too. Get rid of her. Because you wasn't supposed to have been bringing in nobody else in the first place. I had a plan for you through Isaac, not Ishmael. All right. Thank you all. Y'all have a good night. And as I always say, keep God first. Good game, y'all. Good game. Good night to everybody. That was a good game. Good night from the First Lady. All right. Good game, teammates. Go teammates. All right. All right. Good night. Good game, Roxanne. All right. Ashley said, good one. Sister Kathy got in at the end. You missed the whole show. The halftime show is over. We heading home. We done paid 2 quarters. We done played 4 quarters out of 2 halves in basketball. Sorry you missed it, Sister Kathy, but you be blessed and have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow night dealing with some more baby mama drama. That's what we've been dealing with for the last 2 weeks. Baby mama drama, and that's what our Bible class is all about. Abraham's baby mama drama. Tonight we cover David's baby mama drama from a married woman. Man, this is something terrible. All right, y'all have a good night. Everybody, keep God first. All right. Yeah, Carolyn said, only one in my house. I hear you, Carolyn. All right, then. Good night to everybody. Keep God first. Oops, what I put here?